assessing the performance of your team. So these two toggles here are self-explanatory. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and click on this button. So we'll click on that button. Once the button's open, we're going to add in team name that we're assessing. Let's do double team. Most of the time, it's going to be you if you're assigned to uh, this area. So you go ahead and click your name. Any team members that are assigned to you, you want to go ahead and identify them and click on them. From there, I want to go ahead and expand this page. So when you come into this page, there's two areas. There's the team performance scorecard, and then there's the area here for actions afterwards. I'll give you a brief overview of what you're looking at here. So the graphic view is more of a macro view once you completed the questionnaire form. The major issues area is more specific towards uh, major issues in regards to what you're being assessing. So the fixes here are also here as well. These fixes, if any questions go three, they'll go ahead and be identified in this area. And all your other assessments are in here. So as you can see them in multiple ways. So I just think this is a pretty good way of seeing it first this way, checking out your major issues, and then your fixes, which are not so pressing. Your major issues are the most pressing issues. So what you want to do is you want to start a new assessment. Now, every time you want to assess your team, you have to come into your team page and click this button and create uh, a new assessment in here. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. So you want to identify the assessment name. So if you use quarters, quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can do it that way. So I'll just give you an example. Q3, for example, pulse, and then the year. Then go ahead and choose the date, identify your team there. And then you're going to have a few, around 15 questions you're going to go ahead and review, and you're going to score them. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, once you're done, submit the button here. Now go ahead and click outside this box. Usually you may have to go ahead and refresh the page for it to show any new assessments that's coming up. Sometimes it'll come up, sometimes it will say, let's just see. So let's go ahead and refresh the page. Okay, it is starting to be refreshed. Let's go ahead and take a look down here. As you can see, the new one is accessibly added. As you can see here, this is the one I just did, was the previous. So you'll also see the one we just did right here in Petersburg. Did every as you can see here. Yeah. Yeah. That's how this works in this area. Now, Once you review all this information, want to go to the major issues area. You review the major issues area and you want to create action items for these areas. So the most pressing area is the major issues area. Let me go ahead and put this button here. And remove it. The action was identify the severity of it. Now, if it has anything to do with major issue, severity is critical. You can see here. And if it has anything to do with fixes, that'll be identified as MP. Once it is completed, you'll go ahead and put the part in here. It automatically does into this carry. Done date, self-explanatory, any type of notes. And if you want to get really, really deep into how you want to fix things, you can identify it in this area as well. So that's how this works. Let's go ahead and go back to our area where the tools are. Show you about a tool. Now, as you can see here, this is where we were. This is just going to give you a foundational snapshot of any amount of teams that you monitor for their assessments. But the thing is here, just scroll the deep properties here. Your name should be here. Any type of team member should be here. If any critical issues are flagged, basically the major issues, and then it identifies when was the last time any uh, assessment was completed. So that's it in a nutshell in this page.